Billy Wiz Gamer back online. Gonna give you a few tips and tricks on how to bat, how to get a few points. Luckily, I got a 4 there. That was a lovely example. I'm India. I'm versus Oman because I got the worst bowling and I'm not the best, but I can hit the ball quite regularly and get quite a few. Press right trigger or R2 if you're playing on the PS4 to have a look around, and use the right mushroom to look around to see where gaps are. You can see there's quite a big gap there where the umpire is. Everywhere else is quite well covered. It's a 5-5, so there's a lot of people on that sort of that inner boundary. But once you've got your finger on right trigger, you can look around for as long as possible. When you take it off, or if you don't press it quickly when he's doing his run up, then you will find he'll just run up to you. And also you can press up on the D-pad to do tactics. So what I find is that when the ball's coming, you need to see where it's going to bounce in front of you, whether it's going to be the left, the middle, or to the right of you. So you can see that was going to the right of me. I was lucky not to get caught there, to be honest. If I was playing Australia or somebody better, the fielding would have been a lot higher, and that would have been a lot more potential to get caught. So if I press up, I can go look, change batting order, transparent wicket keeper, transparent batsman, transparent wicket keeper, transparent batsman. I'll leave them like that. So that's the batting options. That's up on the D-pad if you want to do anything like that. So now I didn't press right trigger, so I didn't look around. I have to see, so it's going like middle right. So on my left D-pad, I done forward, and then on my right one, or I done it sort of forward right, so to see where it was about to aim. And then on the other one, I pressed, towards like the triangle Y button, up and right again, because that's where I wanted to hit the ball. So the first one is sort of telling you where the ball's going to land. So first of all, the left one has to be done first. So middle right. Oh. That was close. But you see, you have to get the left mushroom sort of going where it's supposed to be going, and then use the right mushroom to actually hit the ball in the direction. But you have to be quite selective with your shot. If you go for sort of a sweep shot when the sweep shot isn't on, you will go out. So like that was across me. So I was again forward with the left mushroom, and then completely left towards the D-pad with my right mushroom. Because the left one is where your footing's going, and your right one is where you want to do where you want to actually aim the shot. So for this one, backwards, right. With the red ones, you're better off going backwards, going on the back foot. Normally I'll go front foot. I'll go front left, front middle, front right. Only when it's red will I actually attempt to go on the back foot whatsoever. So like I said, when you start, press right trigger. This is always good to do at every one, unless the fielding's not changed and you're quite confident. You can see there's a huge gap there. There's somebody on the boundary over there, so I'm not likely to get that, but yeah, that's my gap there. If I can get it there, then I'll be quite happy. So let's try back foot. See, it was on the right hand side, so I should have done a bit better, but the problem is when you are aiming for a side, you can really cock yourself up. You're better off just going where the ball wants to go. That's it, and then hitting it what is the best shot. Whether there's people there or people not there, just doing the best shot will normally get you a few runs. So when you're running, press X to run. You can also Q a run, and then press triangle or Y to dive. And then press B, or it would be circle on the PS4 to cancel your run. They'll go back if they're more than halfway. So yeah, just there's one run, press X, hit the ball, press X. Be careful not to get run out. They're quite good. They're not bad, the fielders, especially if you get obviously someone better than a man. If you want to hit an aerial ball, I'll try and hit an aerial ball this time, but that was an aerial ball, but you can tell it didn't work. I'm out. Aerial balls are really dodgy. You're better off really waiting for green ones to use on the triangle, like for L2 or left trigger. and that will basically give you an aerial shot. I'll try again with this one. I blew up. Oh, Jesus, that weren't good, was it? Out 2 and 2. But yeah, they are the most dodgiest shot. The L trick, obviously, just shooting in the air. You don't get it right. You don't get the timing right, then you're more than likely going to get caught, and that is the most dangerous thing. And then yeah, just press Y when you Y or triangle to dive like that. I know I didn't need to there, but just showing you. I will try and get an aerial shot going quite well. There you go. Spinner's quite good for aerial shots, I think. I hope so. With air, you just have to watch where it's landing again. So left. There you go. Cool. I told you they're really difficult, the aerial shots. I'm just gonna stop doing them. You just have to hold the left trigger, and you just got to be really wary where the fielders are, what they're doing, how they're, and then what they're up to. With spin bowlers like this, just watch where it's going to go. So again, you need to go right, left, hit it like that. And like I said, I'll get a lot better results when I'm just hitting it along the ground. You can be sneaky to try and go for extra runs like that, but you're going to get out. Like so. You can, like, it's up to you if you want to go for things like that. In 5 overs and 2020s, you might want to be a bit more riskier in the test matches. You want to keep your wicket in order and not go anything crazy. But yeah, I'll show you the defensive shots that you can do as well. I find as well you can always get one more run when they pick it up like that. You can get one more run, not quite comfortably. Once they've actually got it in their hands, that's when you need to be. Okay, don't press X or square again. Just wait. So this is a defensive shot. That is right trigger, and that will basically just take all the pace out of the ball, and it will keep you in. It's a really good shot to have. If you're getting in a bit of a struggle with things, then you can just use that to get a bit of confidence back up. Wait for a green ball. If they're throwing red balls at you, whatever ball you don't like, blue, red, orange, or anything along those lines, if you don't like it, then you can simply just go, right, block. So here, forward block, no chance of getting my wicket, and you're sort of done and dusted. So we've only got 2 more overs left. I'm going to carry on to show you the 5 overs. I'm going to try and get a few runs. The left trigger L2 button really, to me, just does not warrant pressing a lot of the time. You can just hit them nicely like that along the floor. Don't have to worry about getting caught. And you're getting you can see where I was hitting them left trigger, the aerial balls. They're a lot more dangerous. You can hold the left trigger and the right trigger down, or R2 and L2, and you'll do what should be deemed as a hard shot along the ground, which, to be perfectly honest, I've done them before, but they've never been that different or like that. You know what I mean? Like, you hit it quite hard, but it's along the floor. It's fine, but unless you get the gap, and doesn't seem to be a huge amount of pace more on it than if you were just going like that. And with that, you seem to get much better pace or distance on it. So run, that's it, he's got it. Press triangle to dive, Y to dive, and you know that you're well in. I could have probably sneaked another one, but what's the point? I'm showing you. So I'm just going to go through the main things of hitting the ball again. So when it's coming to you, wherever it is in front of you, so now I'm going to press the button, now left, and that's me. You see, ideal footwork, ideal timing. I only get 1 run for it, but you can see I sort of went forward left when it was about to land, where I could see where it's about to land, and then after that, about half a second afterwards, I'm going with the right mushroom. So again, middle, get myself a run. So that was just forward and then forward middle again. So I was going towards it with my front foot, then I was hitting it forward where I wanted to hit it with the right mushroom, and got a run off of it. If you, like I said, with the red ones, it's better to go on your back foot. You can go forward or back. I really don't do a lot of back foot ones. That's it. So that was back foot, and it was terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, back foot is only worth doing with only worth doing with the red ones, with the bouncers, because you get a lot more time, and because they're so high, you need to sort of go on your back foot rather than it will just hit you if you go on the thingy. So that one, front right. I like to go if it's going front right. I like to go front right with the shot, because I find the bat is obviously going that way, and it connects with it and makes it a lot more solid. So a lot more solid shot. Oh, that was terrible. So you had a bit of a swing on that one. I missed it completely. But you have to be aware of where the guy wants to put it. So I'm going back on that. That's it. Oh, I've got a sneaky run now. Right, now I've got 2 more. I'm gonna go left trigger. Try and hit these for 6 or for 4. Oh, I'm cool. You see, it's just dangerous doing them left ones, really. My timing was early. I'll try and get one. I'll try and do this last one, but they're difficult, them left trigger ones. To not get out, to actually warrant playing a shot, you have to be well behind, really. I mean, and what was that? That's end of over, and that's end of batting. So didn't do badly, but I hope I helped you in some way, shape or form in terms of batting. If there's any questions or queries, just leave us a message and whatnot, and I'll try and get back to you and answer any questions that I can help you with. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more Don Bradman Cricket 2017. Thanking you. Take care. Over and out.